What's up guys, how's it going? Kirkins here with another gameplay and a commentary, and this gameplay is really nothing special at all. It's just a random Rumble Pit game that I picked out very randomly, and I sort of wanted to throw up a gameplay and commentate over this subject, because I've been wanting to talk about this subject for quite a while, actually ever since it really happened, and I'm talking about the mass shootings in Aurora, Colorado. And I just sort of want to share some of my thoughts and feelings and some of my condolences to the victims of the events that have taken place in that theater. I just sort of wanted to share some of my thoughts about it. So yeah. And so with that said, I actually went to go see the premiere of Batman on Thursday night. And so there was about 9 theaters, just filled and jammed with people. And it was pretty difficult to actually get seating, but luckily we did find pretty good seating and sat down and watched the movie. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I thought it was awesome and such, but I don't want to get into a review of the movie. That's not what I'm trying to stress here at all, but it was a great movie. And then came back home. It was about like 3:30 a.m. Just passed out on my bed, woke up the next morning, and then I actually heard the news. I got up from my bed, went to my computer as every morning, and went to my homepage and read up on the mass shootings in Aurora, Colorado, and I was very devastated and depressed of what I was reading, and it was really sad to see all those sad stories, especially with the one of the boyfriend actually sacrificing himself for his girlfriend. And I think he was in the Army or the Marine Corps or something like that, and he knew that when James Holmes actually came into the theater with the tear gas or the smoke grenade and actually started shooting people, he knew that it was no joke, it was real gunfire, and he told his girlfriend, hurry up and get down now, and he got on top of her and shielded her, and he sacrificed himself for her. And I just thought that was extremely heroic, and I don't even know what I would do at that point if I was actually the girl in that situation. I don't even know what I would do. Especially now that he's gone and actually sacrificed himself for me to live and to keep living. I just don't really know what I would do at that point. And so she actually has to live the rest of her life knowing that her boyfriend, the guy that she devoted a lot of effort and time and love towards that relationship, that he sacrificed himself for her to keep living and actually have a life. And like I said, that's very heroic and he should be honored. But that's got to be extremely difficult to actually move on from that. I personally, I don't even think I'd be able to move on at that point. I don't know what I would do at all, but I don't think I'd be able to move on, and I think I'd just be mourning every day for the rest of my life, thanking that person and such. And so much of my sympathy goes out towards her, and just as much as the other victims. And yeah, I mean, even a 6-year-old girl was murdered in the audience, in which she never even had the chance to live. 6 years old. 6 years on this earth that's not enough time. She never got to see anything of this world. She never had a chance. And I mean, none of those people had a chance in the theater. They were unarmed. They didn't know what was going on. They thought it was some act, with a movie. And those people are expecting, to have a good time. I mean, nobody really thinks that anything bad's going to happen at the movie theater. When the movie theater comes up in my mind, that's not even remotely dangerous at all. You're just watching a movie, sitting there. And, that's obviously going to change with a lot of people now in the future. And so at the same time, when I was actually reading the article and the news feed and all that stuff, in the back of my mind, I remembered talking to my uncle and aunt who actually live in Aurora, Colorado. And I remember talking to my uncle a couple days before the premiere, and I asked him, so are you going to go watch the premiere of Batman? And he's like, hell yeah, I'm going to go watch it, because, he's a pretty big Batman fan, and it kind of frightened me and it kind of scared me. And so my mom and I, right after I told her what happened, I told her to call my uncle, and we called them, and thankfully and gratefully they were okay, and they went to a different theater that was just a couple miles away from what happened. And he explained to me that the cops came in like halfway through the movie and they just completely secured the theater, and I'm pretty sure they did that all around Colorado at the time. So yeah, but that's the end of the gameplay, guys. My hearts go out to the victims and the victims' families and such. Peace out, guys.